What's going on everyone? It's Rifat and I am hoping you are having a great day. If you are not, then I will pray for you so that your situation changes. And if you like my content, then be sure to subscribe and hit the notification icon so that you don't miss my future videos. Today's video is all about top 10 best open world RPG game of all time. So let's get onto it. So number 10, Mass Effect Andromeda. I know that Mass Effect Andromeda is an absolute disaster for developer. It did not quite fulfill the gigantic expectations. It has tons of bugs and glitches. Even the character's facial animation was weird. But this is not about top 10 best game of all time. It's about top 10 open world RPG game of all time. And Mass Effect Andromeda introduced RPG elements quite well. However, it also received a number of patches, so the major bugs and some of the prominent animation issues have been fixed. This game also has some beautiful open world environment. You can go wherever you want in the vast space of Andromeda galaxy. You can also create your own character, make your own decision, and also you can control the personality of your character during your journey at Mass Effect Andromeda. And that's why it got a place on my list. Number 9, Kingdom Hearts 3. This game is only available for PS4 and Xbox One. It has open world elements and also RPG elements. It is the 12th installment in the Kingdom Hearts saga and serves as a conclusion of the Darkseeker saga story arc that began with the original game. It has hack and slash combat, cartoonish graphics. Also there are different worlds in this game, meaning this game is more open world without a fixed travel route as in previous games. It also has an amazing storyline, so give it a shot. Number 8, Anthem. Anthem is a shared world action RPG where players can delve into vast landscape, teeming amazing technology and forgotten treasures. You can do so many things in this game like customize your javelin, craft different types of weapon and armor that you can do in almost all games in this list, and also explore the vast open world. This is a game where freelancers are called upon to defeat savage beasts, ruthless marauders, and forces plotting to conquer humanity. Anthem is a branching story, but not to the degree you might expect from other BioWare RPGs. Up at number 7, we have Kingdom Come Deliverance. It is a medieval style action RPG game, and of course it is open world and it is a first person game. This is not an easy game at all. It has hardcore and realistic combat. In this game, your decision will heavily impact in the storyline. If you take wrong decision, you will suffer and people will dislike you. If you take right decision, you will become a hero and people will admire you. It also has a beautiful open world for you to explore. If you want a medieval style action RPG game, then Kingdom Come Deliverance is the best game for you. Number 6, Dagon Age Inquisition. It's a fantasy style open world action RPG game. At the beginning of the game, the player chooses a race for their player character. You can also customize your character and choose your class. Dagon Age Inquisition is an exceptionally good looking game. It has a vast, beautiful fantasy open world for you to explore. At several points during your main questline in Dagon Age Inquisition, the player will come across several decision points. While you can choose your own responses to most of the game's conversations, certain key points in the game will have you make a choice with further reaching effects. Overall, it's a fantastic fantasy game that you must try. At number 5, Fallout New Vegas. I know this game should be much higher in this list. This game is worth playing in 2120. It's a great game, the best Fallout game till now. There's also a huge modding community for it, with massive content and graphics mods. This game easily deserves to be on this list. It should be much higher in this list, but this is the oldest game in this list, released back in 2010. There's also other games that deserve to be higher on this list compared to graphics and gameplay mechanism, but you can easily mod this game and make it look like a new generation game. Number 4, Monster Hunter World. In this game, you can hunt, well, you can guess by the name. You can hunt all type of monsters, even some dinosaurs. The campaign in Monster Hunter World will likely take you about 30 hours or more if you want to pick up some powerful gear along the way. In this game you can freely visit areas without going on a hunt, but hunting is the main focus of the game. So some people say it's not an open world game, but each map is open with no guidance or where to go or what to do. So you basically have to explore, and you also have a map. So yeah, for me it's an open world. Also it has literally every aspect of an RPG. Levels, quests, story, grinding, small monsters, a final boss, etc. It's an RPG, but most of the game is a collect tone like Warframe or Borderlands. Number 3. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Guys, I'm in love with the ancient Greek world that Ubisoft has created. So beautiful, so majestic, so gorgeous and whatnot. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the best Assassin's Creed game ever. The open world of this game is huge and mind-blowing. It has a diverse action combat system, tons of things to do even after finishing the game. You can make your own decision in almost every main mission and side mission of this game. And I love sea. And Assassin's Creed Odyssey has a beautiful sea with outstanding islands and beaches. And also in this game, you are not an assassin anymore. You can do mission however you want. You can be a barbarian, archer, or you can call your crew to do your job. This game is the perfect open world action adventure and role-playing game. At number 2, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. For many people, at least 90% gamers will say that Witcher 3 is the best RPG game of all time. And I agree that Witcher 3 is the best story-based RPG game of all time. But it's not a gameplay-based RPG game. You will start the game as a Witcher, the ultimate monster slayer, and you will remain a Witcher throughout the entire game. You cannot change your class. This game's RPG elements are heavily dependent on the storyline, based on the previous games of Witcher series. However, there's a diverse skills, alchemy and magic system in this game. Witcher 3 also have a diverse open world with awesome weather system. Witcher 3 is the most beautiful open world game ever created. So this game have some limitation if you think about little immersion. And also after finishing this game, you will get lonely and you will have nothing to do. All memorable characters get disappear. But the journey of the storyline is breathtaking. But there's one game that has no limitation, and that is The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Wait, before you start throwing tomatoes at me, let me explain you why Skyrim is number 1 on this list. In Skyrim, you can be who you want. You can choose your own role. You can be a woodcutter, a fisherman who can catch fish with bare hand, a blacksmith, or even a drunk lumberjack. You can choose your own race. You can relax on the chair. You can start the game as a mage and finish the game as a two-handed barbarian. Of course, Skyrim is less story-based RPG game and more gameplay-based RPG game. And the world of Skyrim is not just beautiful, but also mysterious. There's something in every corner of this game. This game is not big, but it makes you feel big. Overall, Skyrim is a legendary game that deserves to be on the number 1 in my list, at least. Also, I forgot to mention that Skyrim has probably the largest modding community. You can easily mod every aspect of this game and make it way better than any game ever created. That's it, folks. That's the end of today's video. Hit the like button if you like my list, and don't do anything if you dislike my list.